Again, I don't really know the architects too much other than what you showed.
Hey, Peter. God dang it, Bobby.
Welcome back, guys, to another 191 Media Music Reaction. I'm Matt.
And I'm Micah, and today we'll be reacting to the song Dead Butterflies by Architects.
Let's get into it. Is this the footage from their recent live stream they put on?
Yeah, I was going to mention that. It's from their Royal Albert Hall live stream they did a couple months ago. So it's pretty cool that they kind of, I guess, grouped all the footage together and make this music video.
I know we've debated this before as well, but my impression was this wasn't actually a live show. They recorded it, didn't they?
Yeah, it was pre-recorded.
It had to be, right? There's no way they did this actually live.
Yeah, no, it's too well done.
It's very laid back.
His vocals got a lot better just in terms of clean singing. Holy crap.
I don't really know this band too much. Is it usually a lot heavier or raspy?
Yeah, they're doing a lot of like growling vocals. So I think the band maybe is starting to go a little bit more on the cleaner side, maybe trying to do a little less heavier stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Are they going to be a pop band pretty soon?
I don't know, man. I think it's just a different direction for them so far from what I'm hearing. So it's kind of cool though.
I know it's not enough. Why does the feeling always taste so bittersweet? I just want to live and die in peace. The flower that never blossoms is quickly forgotten. It must be gold if it's glistening. I must have lost myself, lost myself, lost myself. Goodbye. All the times I've flown away. I must have lost myself, lost myself, lost myself. Fly high, 'cause the winds are here to stay. I must have lost myself, lost myself, lost myself in a cloud of dead butterflies, dead butterflies, dead butterflies, dead butterflies, dead butterflies, dead butterflies. The flower that never blossoms is quickly forgotten. It must be gold if it's glistening. I must have lost myself, lost myself, lost myself. All the dogs have flown away. I must have lost myself, lost myself, lost myself in a cloud of dead butterflies, dead butterflies.
All the keys and like the symphonic elements are pretty cool. Like they didn't really do a lot of that stuff before with the band, so.
Do they have an actual keyboard player? Like a guys on some keys right now? I didn't really see.
I think one of them is doing something with keys, but I think it's just pre-recorded.
Just for extra effects. Yeah. Cool.
Flies.
Look pretty alive to me.
Some good visuals.
Yeah, cool graphics. Now we've listened to that song, what kind of emotions did that invoke in you, and what were your initial thoughts on hearing that?
Yeah, I actually really like the song. It's very different from what Architects is usually doing. They're a really heavy kind of metalcore band, so this is like a lot more laid back. I thought the song was really well done though. I think a lot of people are probably maybe not gonna like this version of Architects, just because it seems like it's so different from what the band was for the past, I don't know, like 10 or so years. But I think it's kind of interesting because there was certain things that had been going on within the band, like their guitarist dying. And I think maybe at that point, it almost signaled like maybe the end of an era for Architects. Maybe they just don't want to play that style of music anymore. You know, like bands get older. What do you think?
Yeah, wasn't their guitarist their main songwriter as well? So maybe they want to kind of distance themselves and grow in a different direction just to kind of do their own thing.
Yeah, he was the main songwriter. He unfortunately died of cancer a while back, but I don't know, maybe like it's just invoking that emotion within them too. But like, I don't think it's that they can't write heavy songs, because they had a new guitarist join them who's in an amazing band called Silosis, Josh Middleton, and he is a really good guitarist. So I don't think it's that they can't write those songs anymore. Maybe they just don't want to because of their old guitarist, and maybe they're just growing out of it. I think a lot of those metalcore bands maybe just kind of got sick of playing within the scene, maybe they just feel like they're growing as artists, and if people want us to listen to them, then I mean, it's not that they made music for people, they made music because they liked it, right? Mm-hmm. All right, Matt, so what did you think of the song?
Yeah, I thought the song was good. Like you said, it's a lot mellower than I expected. You have showed me some Architect songs from maybe a few years ago, and like you mentioned, those songs they're quite heavy. They have big breakdowns and really heavy bass lines, and there was some parts to it that had some heaviness, and I did enjoy that, and I did like how melodic this was. Unfortunately, one of my always problems with listening to these reactions is understand the lyrics. I'm usually focused on what's going on in the video, so I'm not too sure what they were talking about, but it's probably dead butterflies is a metaphor for something for sure. Mm-hmm. Any ideas what that could be?
Yeah, I don't know specifically, but I know their last album, Holy Hell, was kind of, or their last few albums, All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us and Holy Hell, were kind of based on their old guitarist, just after his death. But I think maybe this just signals like a changing of the guard for the band. I mean, I haven't seen any interviews of them kind of explaining what the song meant, but I mean, yeah, it's definitely quite a change for them.
Adding on to what we were discussing, does it bother you in any way that the band's style is changing from how they were before?
Not really, man. I mean, I feel like bands change for a reason. There's always some underlying reason that they change, but it doesn't really bother me too much. Like for me personally, I think that it's a good song for Architects, and I mean, a lot of them just can't play the same style of music forever. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're just getting sick of it, or it just reminds them of something that used to be. It doesn't bother me at all that they're really changing their sound. I can still listen to their old albums and still appreciate what it is. And, you know, I'm not like a metal elitist when it comes to this type of stuff, right? So, yeah, what about yourself?
Again, I don't really know the Architects too much other than what you showed. I wouldn't say that it bothers me that they're going a different direction, but maybe it'll kind of take me away from following them in the future, just because when you showed Architects to me, that was when I first found out about them. So this was their songs from, I think was it their last album that was really heavy?
Yeah, Holy Hell, All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, Lost Forever, Lost Together. I'm blanking on other ones, but yeah, those are probably their best albums.
So those albums were when I first heard of the band, and they were the metalcore sound, a lot more heavier. So that's when I first heard of them, and that was what I know of them. So to them to go to a different direction is not what I'm expecting, and not really what I was looking forward to as maybe a new fan of the band. So I'd really have to just keep in touch with what they're doing and see how their sound evolves.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you have another song you'd like us to react to, let us know in the comments section below. For 191 Media, I'm Micah.
And I'm Matt, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next one.